Everybody referenced it as the Tiffany dunk, I think because of the color reference, but you know, when he presented it to me, it was always the diamond dunk. It was just such a smart idea, and it made sense with his brand.
Okay, everybody, welcome to Mixing with Babish, our first episode where we'll be blending colors. Today we've chose to make the Tiffany dunk colorway with the Tiffany blue that is most sought after. We've got our white, our indigo blue, and our electric yellow for our mixing. And I know the smock is little, but just bear with me. I couldn't find a regular size smock. First order of business, we want to make sure that our hands are completely protected. So we've got a pair of kosher gloves. Make sure that we put them on and stretch them all the way out to make sure that they are on firmly on both hands. For our best protection, move things out of the way and let's get to mixing. Okay, this color blend calls for 893 grams of the mixing white. So we're going to start here, and it's going to take a little bit of time here because I'm new to mixing colors and I don't want to overdo it, even though 893 grams is an absolute lot for this small pint. And I'm recognizing something is wrong here. Give me a second. So at this moment, I've done recalculations to make sure that 890 grams of mixing white is what I need for a pint, which my calculations still seem incorrectly here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add more. And in true Babish form, I realize that I have screwed up this dish, and we are now going to remove all of this mixing white and recalculate because something is wrong with my calculation here. And of course, with further inspection, I realized that I need 356 grams of the mixing white because I am only making a pint. So now we are going to re-add the mixing white into our small container. And we have 356 grams here. Just going to double check on my digital scale, removing any of the excess that may end up having us a few grams over before we can go into the next color. Before we continue to the next color, we're just going to remove any of the excess ink that is left on the spatula using the Bounty paper towels, Bounties specifically. Now to the next color of our ingredient, we're going on to the indigo blue. And at this point of the video, this is when you recognize you should always mix your inks beforehand. This recipe calls for 11.6 grams of the indigo blue. So we're just going to go ahead and drop in that amount and check the scale to make sure that we've got a right amount of grammage. And we're just off by a little bit, so we're just going to take a little bit off the top. And we'll just skim a little bit off of the top. That way that we have the exact gram, which is 11.6. And then we're going to reach for our paper towel. We're going to clean the excess ink off. And now we're on to the electric yellow, which calls for 35 grams. Move it around a little bit so that it doesn't drip over. Put that into our mixing. And just need a little bit more. Take a little off the top. Now that we've got the exact amounts, we're going to go ahead and mix this all together until homogeneous and let everybody get to know each other. And we're going to speed up this part of the video so that we can just get to the part where it is the pretty Tiffany blue color that I am trying to accomplish today. And as you see, I've gotten closer and closer to that color. And in front of everything, I've left out a pair of shoestrings for reference. Keep it mixing until we've got everything off the sides and all of the pigment is there. And we're close to the end of that. And there we have it. Tiffany blue, everybody. And just for reference, I'm going to reach for my shoe that is on my other right, and here we go.